Hello there, and welcome to this channel. Um, First of all, I'm gonna just talk about why I made such channel, this channel. Yeah. So first and foremost, it's just for me, to be honest. Like, I don't think I'm good enough to uh speak English while playing Shogi, so I don't think it's a like great English commentary. But it's just for me to play Shogi. It's like a diary, yeah. So and I also thought that it would be a great practice to uh, enhance my Shogi skills if I can talk in English. Like if I'm able to talk in English while playing Shogi, it would be a great skill, and that can be helpful in real Shogi world. So yeah, that's the main reason why I created such a channel. And yeah, the sub reason is that it's just that there are so few channels or videos about the English commentary. So it would if there's a demand in some people, yeah, I will just of course upload video, keep uploading videos. But it's just for me, so like I will try my best to keep uploading these videos every day. Yeah, until I got tired of it. So yeah, don't worry about it. And also like my main channel actually has a lot of subscribers. Like thanks to my viewers, my main channel already has like 1,200 subscribers. So, but like I have taken a rest for like very you know like for too many months, and yeah, I'm kind of sorry for that. But yeah, like making a video about uh like making an explanation or such content, it takes a lot of time. So yeah, that's the main reason why I'm have taken rest. And in this position, I don't really know what to do, but I'm gonna push my pawn anyway. Okay. And yeah, so basically that's the reason why I have taken rest for a while. But actually this video is just takes like only an hour, since I'm just playing Shogi. Yeah, it's just a video about me playing Shogi. So yeah, basically that's the reason why. And so basically in this position, I'm thinking about dropping. I mean, maybe I should drop bishop here instead of here. I don't know, but well, let me think about it. Yeah, I guess it might be a good idea to drop bishop here, so that when he drops bishop, I can push the pawn. And yeah, after taking the knight's head pawn, I can retreat my bishop here, so there's no worry about it. And yeah, in this position, this knight's head pawn is very critical. So it may be it may be helpful to remember this. And let me think about it. Well, I don't know, but I'm gonna just take it. Well, like the only way to prevent from being taken from by my bishop is to just retreat silver or something like that. So, or yeah, gold. Well then, what if I push the pawn and takes pawn drop, escape takes. Oops. I was actually running out of time. But I mean, this pushing pawn was not a great move, I guess. Yeah, I knew it. So knight recaptures and takes and pawn drop and escape. Oh yeah, like there's a like bishop drop here, so yeah, maybe pushing pawn was too early. Okay, so what should I do now? Maybe the only move I think of is to take this pawn by my rook. And yeah, I'm gonna just do it. Well, I'm not sure if it's a good move. I mean, like takes and bishop like rook drop, and I don't know if it's good for me. So takes and bishop drop, rook drop and rook drop, or maybe just escape my bishop. Well, it's a tough decision actually. Oh, really? That is kind of surprising. Since I can just drop pawn here. And next I can drop rook here, maybe, or here, so. Yeah, that was kind of surprising for me. I guess, oh, really? Well, yeah, then I would just, yeah, move my bishop here. And I guess he would just take this pawn. Now I'm have two options. One is rook drop, and the other is rook drop here. Well, I guess either is fine. So I'm gonna just drop rook here. Maybe she should have dropped like directly in the rook here, so that when I escape my bishop, he would not have wasted knight. And also, like when I drop rook here, he can just promote the rook and creating a powerful horse. So yeah, that's my opinion. And well, then I'm gonna just take this knight, and hopefully nothing terrible will happen. Maybe like I can even just take this pawn by my bishop to trade for gold. Yeah. Okay, so he retreat the silver. Maybe my opponent is trying to kill my dragon, but I don't think he can do that. I mean, well, actually, I don't know if it was a good move, but I'm gonna just take this, and when he drops a rook here, I would just move the horse here, and I think it's okay. So he retreat the gold, which seems good move to me. Well then, maybe, I don't know. I don't know what to do, to be honest. I don't know, like, I don't think dropping this knight is not good move, but I guess, hopefully it's not bad. Yeah. I'm gonna just move my horse here. And when the gold escapes, I can drop the rook, I guess. Yeah. Wait, really? Seriously? I can just drop gold rook here and yeah. I think there's no way to protect both gold and silver. Alright, good game. Yeah. Thanks for the game. Alright, I'll analyze this game. So the opening was like Static Rook versus KKS, known as Kakko Kanshikensha or Bishop Exchange Fourth File Rook. And yeah, basically the opponent didn't push the pawn here, so I just push back the pawn so that I can move the rook here and launch an attack by pushing pawn. So the opponent, I would just reverse the board, but so the opponent jumped the knight, and in this position I decided to castle, but actually maybe dropping bishop here was better. Of course, like, castling is always a solid move, but yeah, in this position I could have dropped bishop here. And first and foremost, there's no way to prevent this pawn, like unless the opponent drops bishop. So basically he can only just move silver, but yeah, taking this pawn, and there's no way to attack this bishop now. So yeah, the opponent will just keep castling, but then I can I can also develop my castle by advancing gold. So yeah, maybe in this position dropping bishop was another possibility. And yeah, like, I was also thinking about dropping bishop here, but for somehow, like, I prioritized my castle. And in this position, both bishop dropped 6-3 and 1-4 was fine, actually. And oh yeah, I didn't expect that. I should have pushed the pawn here. Like, I was only thinking about taking this pawn, so it was a great reflection. Yeah. So pushing pawn, and there's no way to save this knight for the opponent, actually. Alright, and yeah, like I had a feeling that pushing pawn was not a good move. Yeah, I guess it was a questionable move. Yeah, so I should have just pushed the pawn, and when he advances silver, then I'm gonna just move my bishop back, and when he takes the pawn, I can move the rook here. Oh, really? That is kind of surprising, but like when he drops, well, I can just take it. Well, and yeah, jumps the knight here, and I have an advantage. Yeah, it's actually good to remember. Yeah, of course I expect like pushing this pawn, but I didn't expect these moves, like moving rook here to the 3rd file, and then take, like when he drops a pawn, I can just take it. So yeah, that's good to know. And yeah, like taking this pawn by a rook was also a questionable move, and I should have just dropped the pawn. And like I only thought about like taking this pawn by bishop, but yeah, like yeah, of course, like he can drop bishop here, so that's why I didn't put drop the pawn here. But actually in this position I can just push the pawn, so yeah, I didn't worry about taking this pawn by bishop. Yeah, so that was a little bit questionable move, and yeah, surely he should have dropped the rook here. And I was kind of like thinking about just escape, but yeah, I guess it's too weak in middle game. Yeah, the middle games, like taking turn is one of the most important things. So yeah, maybe if he dropped the rook, yeah, I should just drop back. And like I was kind of worried about what if he dropped the maybe bishop or something like that. But actually, I can just take this lance, and yeah, king takes and bishop takes, and there's, yeah, I'm in advantage, so I didn't have to worry about such a move. Yeah, okay. And moving next, so since he didn't drop the rook on 2-1 but 2-8, now I'm taking advantage, and actually I should have dropped the knight on 3-6 here, which was pretty unnoticeable. Like if he moves rook here, I can just drop rook here, and like to 3-8, and if he moves rook to 3-8, I can just move my bishop here, and next I can push pawn or something like that, or yeah, dropping rook, and yeah, I clearly had an advantage. But like escaping bishop is also not a bad move, and yeah, now I have a strong horse, and yeah, like even if he dropped rook here, I could have just moved the horse, so it's too hard for the opponent, I guess. So he moved back like the gold, but yeah, dropping knight was not bad. And yeah, it is already too, too good for me. So yeah, that's why the opponent resigned. Alright, thanks for watching and see you again.